What's going on, family? The truth is, a lot of us will never be ready for anyone in our life if we have not dealt with the things that we have to deal with. You know, one of the things that I would never do, I would never sabotage a relationship. I would never sabotage a friendship. And I would never speak ill of people that was in my life. And the reason being is because sometimes people don't realize what they do. And even though they don't realize what they do, it's not about trying to retaliate or trying to make them feel bad or make them look bad for what has taken place. Sometimes you just got to just, pray for them, just throw a peace sign and just keep it moving. But in the dynamics of love and relationships, there's always a conflicting terminology that we have missed along the way. And that terminology is this right here, something that I live by. A person can be happy in a relationship, but them being happy doesn't mean that they was ready for the relationship. And the reason being is because anytime somebody would ask you how's things going between you and such and such, oh, things going good, I'm in love, this and that or whatever. But the problem is that people, they love the identity of who you are. They love what you represent. They love how you make them feel. So what does that mean? That means that a lot of people today only live in the moment. They only live in the moment of the love that they have with the individual that they're involved with. They only live in the moment of what is taking place. And the thing about it is, you all, is that you cannot just get caught up in the moment. You have to realize and understand that love and relationship is an investment. And it's sad to say, you have some people that will go crazy if you sit up here and waste their time. You have some people that will go crazy on you, but what is that really going to do? What is that going to solve? Is it going to solve anything? No. It's going to teach each one of us a lesson that anytime we go into anything else, we're not going to go in the same way that we went in. We're not going to be moved according to the feelings. We're going to be moved according to actions. And we just got to be very careful. We have to be very careful. There's nothing wrong with allowing a person space and time to figure out exactly what they want. There's nothing wrong with allowing yourself to heal. These things are very crucial and very important if you're going to move forward, if you're going to have anything successful even within your life, because you will get lost along the way trying to make somebody love you the way that you should be loved. And people will always use this word, I love you. But how much do you love me? Do you love me enough to work through the differences? Do you love me enough to build security? Do you love me enough that we can actually talk about our differences and work through certain things? See, people will always talk about those terminologies and certain things, but we don't understand something, you all. It's not going to happen overnight. So in order for us to be able to grow, in order for us to be able to move forward, let's not take love for granted. Let's not take people's time for granted. Let's not take what you all have for granted. I know people that's been together 4 years, and after 4 years, one person decided that they didn't want the relationship, and it was them because they was insecure. They weren't ready for the relationship, but you all been together 4 years. How do you be together with somebody for 4 years, and all of a sudden you realize that you don't want the relationship, you was never prepared for the relationship, and it's really confusing. So a lot of things you have to deal with before you get involved. You can't live in the moment, because the identity of who a person is not who they are. The identity of who they are is the way they love you and the way they respect you and they're able to grow with you. Have a blessed day.